Hey guys, welcome back to Is Your Six Covered. Appreciate you showing up. Today we are at Clinton House in South Carolina. So today we're shooting the DP Gunworks 22, the Zermatt Rim-X. Shooting Ely match out of it. And this is, because some of you guys will want to know, this is that lot there. 1062. So one of the things when people are trying to lot test ammo, 1062 on an Ely box is shot from, I think, a 24 or 27 inch barrel. I know, long, right? So the velocities are going to be a little bit different, at least from what they're marking on the box. So today was a fun day. So basically last night, cleaned the barrel all the way down, got rid of the carbon ring, all the way back to zero. And what I wanted to know was my clean cold bore shot. Now really I'm not going to shoot a clean cold bore shot. Hopefully there's going to be a zero stage, or I shoot and basically season my barrel ready for the match. So whether it's at the zero range prior to the match or a day before, whatever the case is, but I'm going to condition that barrel. I'm going to run some rounds through it. This one I like to run like 20 rounds. It doesn't need 20, but I just like to get like 20 rounds through it just to confirm everything's good. But I will show you that this is a clean cold bore shot. And I was actually more impressed with anything. And then what I did was I did some zeroing afterwards. So as the barrel heats up, it's going to be a little bit different. As it's getting conditioned, things are going to change and kind of go back to where it normally is the sweet spot of that rifle. Shooting the Gen 3 Vortex Razor. The thing's amazing, and the zero stop is nice because it's always there on half, basically, a half mil under. But I really like being able to get to those turrets a lot faster. So it's kind of nice. Basically, undo that screw, which is here normally, and then you can put this key on here and basically twist it left or right depending on if you need to come up or down, and left or right on this side as well. But very simple, a lot better than the Razor Gen 2, which was an amazing rifle or scope. But the problem is getting your zero set was, let's just face it, it was a pain in the butt. So this is a lot easier. I'm still running some Gen 2s on some of my rifles, but for speed and time, especially if you get to a match, you need to zero really quick. The Gen 3 is definitely a little bit nicer when it comes to that. So we'll have some fun. Magneto speed, basically what I'm doing right now is I am down to a different elevation. We're going to be shooting here on the 19th, but I got a match in Kentucky the week before. So this Saturday coming up, and then I'll be shooting here the Saturday after that. But just confirming zeros, confirming my data. I did do some DSF, so basically drop scale factor. What I was doing is I have a bunch of distances out there, everything from 50 out to 300 yards. This is as far as we'll be shooting in these next couple matches, so I don't really need to get the data for those ones. Not that I don't have it in here already, but just want to confirm stuff. So if I shoot a target, and let's say it is at, let me turn this back on. Well, I got them all right here. So let's say we shoot a target and it is at 200 yards and it says 6'9". 6'9" is what the call was before I had to mess with some stuff. And I consistently was getting where I was basically 4/10 high, and I need to bring that down to, I needed to bring it down to 6'5". So in order to do that, I went to the DSF. And this is after I confirmed quite a few shots to make sure that I didn't have like some hot ammo. So that's kind of the nice thing about running some type of magneto speed off of your barrel, because now I leave that on the entire time I'm shooting, and I'm just making sure that there is no, like, the last couple of rounds weren't hot and I'm thinking it was really 9.2, and now I'm putting in bad information in here. So just something to think about. Some of the things I got today are the Vortex Fury HDs with applied ballistics, just confirming that the distances are right. If there's a target and it's a 200-yard target, they call it, but it's at 202, With 22 rimfire especially, it's going to be, there's a difference. There's going to be a difference, especially if that size target is pretty small. So definitely confirm every size target before you put in all your data. Make sure you're running the lot of ammo that you're going to be shooting for that match. Just start off with a great 0. Even if it takes you a box to get a really precise, perfect 0. If you're trying to like split hairs, right? Get it perfect. So as you go out, it doesn't keep increasing and making things more tough. So get a nice clean 0 at 50 and then work your way out. So we got a 75 or 74 yards, 100 yards. We got 145.6 yards, 160, 200, and then 300. So it'd been nicer if I had a few more targets. I could split in between the 200 and the 300, but I confirmed everything and everything seems to be working well in here. Now, when you mess with stuff on DSF, you have to go from near to far. Some people like to mess with the muzzle velocity from up to 200 yards and then from there DSF. That's what Todd says from Applied Ballistics. Some professional shooters that shoot a ton of rimfire that are some of your top competitors, they don't do it that way. They run, if they're going to go out to 500 yards and they've inputted 6 DSFs in here, they're going to have 2 profiles. So you'd basically have a profile from 0 to say 250 or 300, and then from 251 to 500, or wherever you're going to split it up, or wherever that 6th DSF would be. So I'm sure there's pluses and minuses. Some people prefer one way, some people prefer the other. I won't even tell you which one I prefer because it doesn't matter. Come up with your solution, figure out what you like the best, see what works the best. If you can, run 2 different profiles and try both. See which one is more accurate at the end of the day. So we've been having some fun today. We're getting some, like right now, all the flags look like they're just chilling out. Earlier, they were bent over along this thing. It was pressurized, basically. So it's been a fun day. Being able to shoot in the wind is a good thing, even though it sucks. Practicing those wind calls and stuff like that. And if you guys know who Such is, he's actually over in that other bay over there. He's I was talking to him earlier, but another YouTuber out at the range. So getting stuff done, making videos. So I got some really exciting news coming up. I'm waiting for the final thing to be done and have them in my hands. So you guys hopefully get interested. It's a challenge that's going to be a lot of fun, a monthly thing. And those of you that maybe you can't shoot matches because they're too far away, this is a way to get involved with the shooting community, have some fun, and see how good or bad you do. And then you have something to work on. So hopefully you guys enjoy the quick video. I'm going to get back to getting my data and getting ready for this match coming up. So you guys have an enjoyable weekend this weekend. Take care. And if you're new to the channel, like you hear everybody say, go ahead and subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. It does matter. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so let's have a little fun. We'll start at 74 yards, which should be a chip shot for this thing. All right, 74 yards is 0.6. You guys can confirm your data. I've been averaging 1,114 to 1,108, depending on what group I'm doing. All right, so 74 yards. Let's see here. All right, there's 74 yards. We'll go to 145. 145 yards is 3.95. So we'll just do 3.9 and hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully you heard that. That cardboard flying around. Hold on a sec. All right, now we're gonna go to 160. It's 4.74. Check my wind flag. Just right. At 4/10. Back. 200, 6 foot. How's it going? What up? Willis! Better get that 22 ready, buddy.
Oh God, I don't even have a scope on mine right now.
That's gonna make it tough.
When's the next match?
19th.
Uh,
You got a week.
yeah.